to California, seeing the sights and people there.
Well, hi, I'm Michael with California Travel Videos. Grace, where are you? She's actually out of town, and I think I'm going to do my first overnight backpacking trip in about 60 years. Since I was a Boy Scout, I didn't go by myself. This one I'm going to do solo, but hey, I've watched a lot of YouTube, so I think I'm ready to go. What could go wrong? My neighbors are calling it a day. They stayed here last night and they said it was so cold. Although I thought that there might be some raccoons, is what I had read in the information about cautions. And they said, no, there are some foxes here. How about that? Oh, is this what they were saying about how it gets a little bit steep at the end? Okay. So I was thinking, maybe, maybe not. Anyway, this should be fun. Me as a newbie, I've done a lot of studying and I think I am good to go. But I would like your opinion to see how I've done. So it wasn't until last evening I thought, you know, this might be a good time to get out of town. I've done about maybe 20 trial runs, going about the better part of 10 miles. Nearby, hiking about around 1,000 feet up to 1,200 feet over about 2.5 to 3 hours, averaging about 2.5, or on a good day, almost up to 3 miles per hour. So at any rate, with that as a background, I have taken out the tent once and set it up. So hopefully that'll go in smoothly tonight. And a little bit about my gear. Well, first off, a little bit before the gear. Yesterday I did go out on another one of those 7 or 8 miles, 1,200 vertical feet, and I was kind of dogging a little bit. I don't know if I didn't sleep well the night before. Last night I did much better. I went to bed at 5 a.m. No, that wasn't good, but I got up at 10, so I got 5 hours, so for what that's worth. But last evening when I started thinking, well, I'd like to go, and so let's go ahead and start thinking about some reservations and taking a look at the trails we go on. And so, yeah, I'll be going out at the National Seashore at Point Reyes, California. It's about 30 miles north of San Francisco. And I'll be starting at the Bear Valley Campground Park headquarters. Used to need to check in, but you always want to look and see what their protocols are. Rules say no need to check in, so I'll just park there. And I'll be taking a trail that will be taking me up to the Sky Campground, which is about 1,000 feet. And we start off at sea level. If you like obstacle courses, if you like mazes, if you like being perplexed, Catherine Zeta-Jones, move over, if you saw that film. So it's short, but it is going to be steep, where normally I go up about 300 feet at a time, then kind of go up, down, up, down. So I'll have to pace myself today. So at any rate, it is 12:33 p.m. right now, and I'm getting started, but it's only about, 30, 45 minutes to the park headquarters. Well, as I'm leaving Petaluma, the weather looks ominous, dreary, threatening. So I do have some rain gear along. I hopefully have everything along. I'm not going to bring everything, but I'll show you a little bit about what I'm going to be bringing. So don't judge me too harshly. But here we go. The Gossamer gear, Mariposa. I think it's 60 liter, about 40 on the inside, about 20 on the outside. And I'm not going to get out my backpack. It's on the front. The tent pegs are there on the pocket on the front, also on the outside. Don't care if they get wet. I do have it in a waterproof bag though, but that's a whole nother story, just for convenience. On the inside, I do have a pack liner in there, and then on the inside of it, I do have the sleeping bag. It's in a waterproof bag, and also my clothing is also in a waterproof bag. So double waterproof there is not a bad idea, I don't think. I don't think I'll gain too many ounces by getting rid of that. What I am not going to be bringing, well, I normally like to bring a lot of cameras. I like to do video, that's guilty as charged, but I am going to be leaving my Sony RX 100 version 7. And I'm going to leave, that's about a little over 2 pounds there. I've got about a pound and a quarter with the tripod. Really like that one. It is lightweight. And I'm going to be leaving the umbrella. Don't really need that. Nice for hot summer, I suppose. Could use it for a little bit for raining, but nah. I've got a poncho on the outside, easy access to that. And up at the top, I will be having a rain jacket. I do have a rain hat that goes all the way down to your back, as well over the head. I do have some gloves. I do have Gore-Tex gloves also. Don't think I'll need those. That's mostly for snow. I have my Buff Dirty Girl gaiters. Don't think I'll need them. When I was on the trip, I mentioned right at the very end, I took off my sweater, and there we go. That's what I found on my arm. It looks like it's a little red around it. I don't know if it was a blotch like that one up above it before, and where the tick was biting me. We'll see. It's about a 1/4 of an inch around it, where the freckle was at. And so anyway, I called Kaiser Hospital, and they said, but I am going to be wearing long pants because there might be some areas there where there's some nettles. This one is my jet boil and associated gear. This one here is my food bag. I've got some food sticks in there, as well as a couple meals. Well, I think actually 2 packages, that would be 4 meals from Mountain House Food. This one is for water. If I need to make some water, I can do that. I have the Sawyer as well as a Catadine and some pills. This one is a first aid kit. Why would you bring so much first aid kit? I never do need it, but yeah, when I first get started, I'll bring some stuff along. Patagonia walking shorts, assorted cables, a 26,000 milliwatt power backup. And I also have another one that is on the front of the pack right about here. That's a little small one. I've got my Garmin here, a whistle, various things. Can put my cell phone in right here, 2 water bottles there, and I've got a liter here of smart water. A lot of things out the side for nighttime when you need to take a tinkle inside your tent. I got a little portable there, as well as the obligatory shovel and those types of supplies to get to. Over on this side, I would normally have my tripod and some of the things, but that's out. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to bring the extra selfie stick. That's got to go also. Okay, I guess we're about another ½ pound. Things I will be bringing, though, and then bring a pair of sandals, just in case it's wet. These are only 10 ounces for the pair. Woohoo! Very nice and thin. And I am going to bring along a hotspot. That's for, I normally use AT&T. That is for Verizon, just in case. Because cell service, when you get up in the woods towards the ocean, not so very hot. So, what else? Oh, so I do have a copy to put on my car there as far as the reservation that I have, so they'll know there. And I'm bringing a map. You know, out there at the Point Reyes National Seashore, I've seen some people that have, life doesn't always go as planned. Over here is Bear Valley Campground, and went up to the Meadow Trail and came up to the Sky Campground, came down, and we came down to this trail, and there was the fork, and that is the Woodward Valley Trail. No, we don't want to go all the way over there. That goes to the Coast Campground. Don't want that one. So we want to go to the Sky Trail on down, and when we get to the cross of the Baldy Trail, then we want to keep coming down here on the Sky Trail all the way to the water. Now I do have the course in my Garmin, so I should be able to just follow the bouncing ball, but yeah, it's good to have some extra information. And if worse comes to worse, well, I'll turn around and go back. So that's kind of what the plan is. It's good to have some plans, so I do believe. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Well, enough blather. I think it's time to get out on the road, and if you've got some questions, put them in the comments below. Okay, so that wraps up the planning for part 1. And part 2, we'll go ahead and take a look at that trail, the 1,000+ feet going up from the park headquarters, going up to the Sky Campground, having dinner. Oh, Michael, you make such good meals. when you're hungry, everything's delicious. Hunkering down for the evening. Hopefully that all works well. And then on part 3, it will be going from the Sky Campground. Every once in a while, I'm starting to hear ocean waves. Probably about 5-6 miles, mostly downhill, going down to the beach at Kelman Beach. And from there, we'll go ahead and be heading back towards the park headquarters, another 5 miles or so. From the beautiful ocean view to going deep, deep, deep in the woods. To go walking in the spooky old woods with me all alone. Ow! And we'll also have some of the tips, tricks, fails, if you will. Have the things that worked well, the things that we could improve on next time. And then we'll go ahead and kind of do a wrap-up and a little bit of post-mortem and what happened with that tick. No, I didn't have a tick. I had 3 ticks that got on me, it turned out. And so my question was I going to be coming down with a Lyme disease? You know, these deer ticks are not a good thing. So we'll have to go ahead and deal with that also. So far, looking good. I came back safely and soundly, at least I think I am. So stay tuned, and we've got a lot more. So I hope you enjoyed the show. We will be having a lot of our California travel videos, of course, but I'm also looking forward to doing some backpacking and share those stories with you. So as always, happy trails to you. Until we meet again, peace out. Bye for now.
Have you been to California, seen the sights and people there?